Revive. Well, let's see here. We've got two cells entering St. Louis at the moment. One entering, let's see, kind of the Innsbruck area, and then another entering West Wentzville. Neither of these look too powerful, but at the same time, there are still things that you should look out for. Behind that, we've got this. This will probably come later tonight, maybe 8 or 9. Then I could go ahead and take a look at the rest of the US right now. Let's see. Down here we've got, I think we've only got one tornado warning at the moment, and it's for this cell right here, which doesn't look to be too well formed, but definitely something to look out for if you are near. I think that is Channing, Texas. The entire Amarillo area, which I think that just expired. So that's good. We might be sitting at a grand total of 0 tornado. Yep, we're sitting at 0 tornado warning. That's great. Lots of severe though. We have a bunch of severe warnings. I think, yep, 25. 25 is surely enough to warrant an outbreak time, in my opinion. But I'll be up to anybody that makes Wikipedia. Pull up the chat so that I can see y'all. So, at the moment, we're not looking too bad around St. Louis, but definitely nothing to just ignore. These cells don't seem to be intensifying or getting weaker. They seem to be kind of remaining. So overall, it's great that we have no more tornado warnings. I do suspect that this line will reach us later today. You know, this Wentzville cell does seem a bit more powerful, but once again, nothing to be overly worried about. Now, these storms will likely come with wind, but nothing too extreme. You know, nothing too bad. These storms out here, on the other hand, these things could be a bit more, especially with the linear structure, they could bring some harsher winds. Regardless, neither of these look too bad at the moment. Neither of these cells are rotating either, so I wouldn't expect anything too extreme. Probably gonna stay live until these pass, and then a couple hours when these cells get closer. My guess is that this whole line will approach here in like 2 hours, and then this line is probably a matter of like 15 minutes till it gets to the heart of St. Louis. Overall, there's nothing much, which is great now that we've seen a lot more tornadoes
A
than
new
usually.
tornado warning has been issued.
Oh, there's a new tornado warning. Might as well check that out. It's got decent structure. Guess is that we're gonna see rotation right in there. That is a pretty tight couplet. I don't think we've got anything on the ground per se, but oh shoot. We got chasers on this thing. Frank Perna. This thing might be on the ground. Let me do some quick Google searches, see if I can find any of these guys that are out here. Nah, I don't think so. That does look a little bit better. Oh wait, W extract here. This might be somebody. Michael Payne. Well, I don't know that. Don't know that we have any live visuals on this storm. It's mighty unfortunate. We are in. Yeah, no, we're in Oklahoma. I think by this point. Yeah, no, we are in Oklahoma. This area does have a. She doesn't have a threat of tornadoes, but I would not be surprised if this thing's on the ground. It's pretty concerning. Does seem a bit far back, but and that might be a hail core, which would be perfect. Or this thing's anti-cyclonic, which could be also interesting. Regardless, I'm gonna take another look at St. Louis, see how our cells are developing. Because we are in a thunderstorm watch. Severe thunderstorm watch. Well, this one don't look too bad. Obviously, I don't think it's rotating. I don't think we've got hail with it. Yeah, no, these are just gonna be little rain pockets. In this line, though, we do have some severe thunderstorms. Could be problematic if those grow over the next couple hours. My guess is, yeah, no, we've probably got pretty big hail with this. Shoot, this thing's going straight into Oklahoma City and El Reno. I just realized. We need chasers on this. Or some way to ID if this thing's actually on the ground. We've got plenty head towards it. Let's see, who's this? Ethan Hale. Oh, shoot, this guy might be. Anybody that, if we know anybody that's live. So this thing continues to look pretty darn nasty. Whew. If that is a tornado, that thing is probably pretty big. But then again, that might be hail. Because these two radar signatures do not seem to be matching up very well. That might be a hail core.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
I don't know. I don't know about this. That might be it on the ground, or that might be a hail core. Seems a bit violent for a hail core, but I'm not gonna say that's not. Because there is a velocity couplet way back here. Yeah, I actually bet you that that thing's on the ground. Shoot, that's not good. Any mergers with this are coming from behind too, so they might be constructive. This thing has the potential to be pretty long track. We've got to get some chasers on that thing. Regardless, let's take a look back in St. Louis, just make sure that we're doing alright here. I doubt they'll move anything significant. But I don't know. Yep, this cell looks pretty much exactly the same as it did. It's just gonna bring some heavy rain, maybe some hail, but I also doubt it. I do think that this kind of deserves my attention. I still got either that's a CC drop or it's I don't know, man. I can't really tell with this storm. What's going on? Who is this? Oh, it's Michael Payne. However, considering that storm didn't end up doing anything, I think I'm gonna let y'all go and then come back when this line is here. Because it don't look too bad around St. Louis. Here, I can get this to load real quick. There we go. I don't think that's gonna be anything but rain, so